Hi guys, how are you today? I hope you guys are good and you're enjoying the tennis this week if you're watching. Some don't watch sort of smaller tournaments, so that's understandable. If you're not interested, you can just wait because I'll be covering the bigger and the smaller tournaments throughout the year, including I'll be back for Acapulco and Dubai next week, Miami Masters 1000 and all the Grand Slams and top eight at the end of the year. So anyway, let's get on to what this is about. I want to just first of all say the Marseille Open. Let's just get into that. Tsitsipas is gone. He lost to Herbert, and it was 6-2. It was one set all, and Tsitsipas was up a set, lost 6-2 in the third set. I felt like Tsitsipas's game was quite off. He fell apart. So he also lost to Rublev in the semi-final in Rotterdam. So, and then going back to the Australian Open, he lost to Medvedev. So I just feel like Tsitsipas, he's lost form and confidence. I mean, earlier in the Australian Open, he was good against Nadal. He was good, but since then, I feel like he's fallen off a bit. We've seen Herbert has won. We've seen Medvedev beat Sinner, played really well, 6-2, 6-4. Ebden has won he knocked out Hachinov. So now I'll preview the semi-finals for you. Medvedev is going to go against Ebden from Australia. I think that'll be an easy straight set for Medvedev. And then Humbert and Herbert, both French, both have a similar name, and they're both playing about the similar. I really can't, it's 50-50. I'm not too familiar with these players also, but I'm just going to say I think Humbert will beat Herbert in that semi-final, and Medvedev will win. I'm Medvedev is better than everyone else in the semi-finals. Tsitsipas would have been the only challenger. He's gone. Looks like Medvedev's got over his disappointment by the pressure of a Grand Slam final against Djokovic. He played a horrible match. So Medvedev looks like he's forgotten that. He's found his game at 120 in a row prior to that. And no Tsitsipas, no other big names there. I think this tournament in Marseille is really there for Medvedev to win, and he should win it. So now let's get on to the Qatar Open. So yeah, there's a lot been happening in Qatar. Well, what we've seen is Roger Federer. Yeah, we've seen Roger Federer playing. His first match, it was the best possible case start. He played Evans and won, and I just felt like, of course, he wasn't at his absolute best, but for this age, he almost looked like he hadn't been out. The natural decline of being a guy almost 40. I mean, for me, it's the best case. You couldn't tell much. He was out for 14 months. Then he came and then he was playing against Bashashvili. And that first set, he continued on what he did in the first match. From then on, I felt like he was tired, and you could see the combination of the fact that he's almost 40 years old. But at that age, you need to play and practice a lot to get fitness. So even when you're young, if you're out for 14 months, it's going to take a long time to get that match fitness. But now it's going to take even longer when you're almost 40 to go 14 months out and get back. It's hard enough if you're 25, but if you're 40, this whole process of getting your game back is going to take longer. So playing the second day in a row, we saw a guy who is almost 40, who hasn't played for 14 months, and he may never be able to get his match fitness back because it's hard to come back from that long out, even for a 25-year-old. But if he does, it's going to take longer than the first tournament. So second match in 2 days, good first match, good first set in the second match, but then that's when you see the fact that it is someone who's been out for 14 months. their match fitness won't be what it was. They will get tired, and to get that match fitness at this age is way harder and a longer process. Not there yet. And then Bashashvili in the second and first hit, he hit a whole lot of winners. He played some great shots, and Federer just looked like an old tired man out there for those sets. And like I said, to be playing at this age is very hard to do. To come from 14 months out is very hard, but then to come from 14 months out and to do something that's hard for a 25-year-old to get back his fitness, to do it at almost 40, it's extremely difficult. And we saw what Federer's facing. And then to make matters worse, Bashashvili was on fire, hitting winners, thinking, I'm going to get Federer while he's down. What better chance to get a win over Federer? So you saw Federer sort of tired and run down and looking like what he is, someone whose second match off a 14-month break, who is almost 40. And you saw that in the fitness. He was just tired. He was exhausted. He couldn't do it anymore. The first day, yes. Then coming back again, that's a test. The first set, it's the first set of a new day. So he sort of got that 24-hour rest in his system. But then the fitness breaks down, and at the same time, Bashashvili gets on fire. So that's Federer's comeback. That's my view on Rogers Federer's comeback. Also, a couple of Bautista Agut. He's been on fire. He was sort of a good, decent level. One set all against Thiem. Thiem's not at his best yet because he's starting the year out. Didn't play much in Australia. Had a few weeks off here coming into Qatar. But then still playing around 60 to 70% of his level, good enough to beat most players. He's one set all with Bautista Agut, but then Bautista Agut, while Thiem plays quite well, probably 70% of his capacity, Bautista Agut is at 100% of his capacity, catches fire, and he's able to take out Thiem in that one. Then that high level he produced in the third set against Thiem, in the quarterfinals, Bautista Agut takes that over to the semi-final and just plays this 10 out of 10, 100 out of 100, the best he's playing. That level, which he's produced only in the third set against Thiem and the whole match, the two sets of the match against Rublev. And Rublev just there's nothing he can do. He's being pushed around. He's attacking the second serve of Rublev, pushing the ball flatter and getting through the court. Taking the time away of Rublev so he doesn't have time to set up for the power. Rublev gets sick of being bossed around by this ridiculous high level from Bautista Agut, and then has to go for too much and risky shots and then gets errors. And then if he doesn't do that, he's just pushed around, and there's just no way. Bautista Agut serving well, great shots behind the serve. Then whenever he gets ahead in the point, wants to finish it off at the net, attacking the second serve, defensively turning defense into attack. It's all clicking, and he was able to do that in a 50-50 match against Thiem, turn on that 10 out of 10 level to get the third and deciding set and play it the whole match against Rublev, the first and second sets. Bashashvili, I believe he beat Fritz, but he beat Federer. We saw a great level there. Like I said, he was on fire. And then against Fritz, we saw a good level. Just confirming. Yeah, but I believe it was Fritz from Bashashvili. Yeah, Fritz, he took out 7-6, 6-1, and he just basically continued that high level that he did against Federer, particularly the second and third sets. So now we're left with our final, Bashashvili versus Roberto Bautista Agut. As good as Bashashvili is going, Roberto Bautista Agut, I mean, that third set against Thiem, and Thiem wasn't even bad in the third set. And just to be blown away, even though he's not at his best, 70% of his best, to just be blown away in that third set. And like, there's nothing you can do against this guy. And this is Thiem, who goes between 3 and 4 in the world, won the US Open last year. So then Rublev, who just is a top 8 player and won Rotterdam last week, he couldn't even stay even to get a set at 6-3, 6-3. So you got to remember, Agut comes in this level, really great level. Bashashvili too, beating Federer, destroying Fritz in straight sets. But I just think when you're talking about beating Thiem, the number 4 in the world, and Rublev 8 in the world, and the level he played the last 3 sets, third set against Thiem, and the whole match against Rublev. If Rublev and Thiem really just have not even can they not win, they don't even have a shot against him. The level is so high. As good as Bashashvili is, he won't be able to. I don't think he'll be able to do any better than what Thiem did or what Rublev did, you know? Because Rublev, off winning Rotterdam, he's like, as good as I am, I'm not even near you. And then the third set, even Thiem, the top 4 player, in that third set when Bautista Agut had that level, Thiem really couldn't come near him, and Rublev couldn't. So I just think that the best case is Bashashvili plays like Rublev or plays like Thiem, and then they didn't have it to win. So neither will Bashashvili. I say because Bashashvili is playing well, it's going to be straight sets, but 2 very close sets. So straight sets to Bautista Agut, but 2 close sets. Maybe something like a 7-5, 6-4 scoreline, a battle. It'll be close, but I predict Bautista Agut will have just that little bit extra because he's playing at a level that, like I said, Rublev can't even make it interesting, and neither could Thiem in the third set when you had that level of the Rublev match for that one too. So straight sets, but 2 close sets, and Bautista Agut will be your 2021 Qatar Open champion, and but Bashashvili will make it a close match and 2 close straight sets, but both sets close. But Agut takes it out and wins it in straight sets. Subscribe, bell notification, thumbs up. I'll try to be back for a video tomorrow to review it and then go over what happened in the semifinals in Marseille and preview the final in Marseille. But yeah, have a great day or night. Subscribe, bell notification, and be back here for the next video. And don't forget, I've got a video about the GOAT debate updated and the Grand Slam race. I've got about my experience when I was at the Australian Open. I tried to make a video of Federer. It didn't work out, but I left it up there anyway. And then just many things are coming up. So yeah, be back here the next day or two and look out for some more videos, and keep in mind the videos I mentioned. So subscribe, bell notification, thumbs up. Bye for now. Thanks a lot. And I hope to get your subscription. Bye for now. Bye. Thanks for watching. Bye.